GHF chimney sweeps. We have the 1877 Melissa crew. We have the dirty of face, but the pure of heart, Kim's beggars. We have a new entrance this year in the Galveston Beach Patrol. And last but by no means least, the returning champions, the Bishop's Palace Muck Runners! We will be starting shortly, so please again, be careful to cling to the sides of the street. We'll be starting shortly, and I hope you'll enjoy this as much as I do. It is the most amazing event, and we will be starting very, very soon. This foot race involving as many people as you could possibly imagine. These people come from the streets of Victorian England and have backed themselves to be some of the fastest human beings on the planet. And I shall let you know with a countdown when we are about to begin. And there we have three huge contestants. They are absolutely at the top of their prime. One of them is absolutely breaking into the lead. However, third and second place look very close indeed. I can't believe how long she's been training for this event. It must have been weeks. Are they going to stop there, or are they going to go to the finish? Oh my God, we've got a winner! A wonderful race, a fair fight, Your Majesty, I think you'll agree. In first place, we have Roxy. Well done to you, young lady. You have a hugely bright career in athletics. In second place, we have the wonderful, the talented Izzy. And in third, and by no means last place, we have Gigi. Thank you for your participation, thank you for your strength, your spirit and your speed. Let's kick it off in 3, 2, 1, go! And they have a bit of a dodgy start, listing lazily to the left. Can they complete it? And they have! They are going straight. And are they listening lazily to the right? Now it looks like they are. It's straight up, Muck Runners. I know your Bishop's Palace is a beautiful building, but is this going to be a beautiful race? Complete stop. Queen, is that okay? Your Majesty, it is. We're having a change of garb. Okay, how's it going? Who's going back on? Your Majesty, is that allowed? She has said it's allowed. Let's go to the finish. Let's make sure we're all tucked into the side of the street. Please, nobody get in the way of this absolutely onslaughting tank. And we are about to finish the race, and it is over! We shall make sure we have an accurate timing. I've been told by some members of some competing teams that they have a lot of camera equipment just to make sure that the timing is accurate. We have the absolutely wonderful, the charitable, the potential champions, the GHF Chimney Sweeps. They're ready, they're righteous, but will they be champions? Ladies and gentlemen, please, I know photos are a wonderful opportunity to memorize this wonderful occasion, but please be careful and stick to the sides. Right there now. Thank you very much. Without further ado, let's have a crowd warming. 3, 2, 1, go! Looks like a good start. Maybe they've had a bit more practice, who knows? I've heard on the grapevine, on the very absolute bowels of social media, that this is their first race. Who knows if they're going to be champions? They've lost a hat! Queen Victoria, is that okay? She's decreed it to be okay. Complete stop. Degarbed. Oh, there's a bit of confusion there. Will it cost them? I'll make sure that the royal party is aware of what's going on. However, the lap looks well completed. There seems to be even more confusion. Will it cost them? There's a rogue hat by a man wearing a sign. But they look like they're absolutely darting down to the end. But will they have the pace, the stamina of the returning champions, the muck runners? Time will only tell. Let's have it. 3, 2, 1, and they are over! There's been no official gun relay, anything to do with following the rules. I'm not sure how Queen Victoria is feeling, but there might be a few executions this evening. But they seem to be having a good time. I'm not sure if the beggars are well educated, but it seems they can count above 4. And now let's have an interesting, maybe a slight sit-down look at what's going on. Will they stop? Will they start? Is anybody even wearing a gown, or is that your regular attire, sir? Please tell me you're wearing something underneath it. This is a child-friendly festival.
I'm not wearing anything underneath it!
We have just confirmed he is not wearing anything underneath it. So, in the cause of common decency...
Hey, we got it!
Oh! We've had a change of hair instead. I'm sure that might be slightly dubious in the eyes of the Queen, but it is a compromise, and we might be able to... Oh no! The Queen herself has decreed an execution! Thank you to everybody who has stuck to the side of the Strand, to Mechanic Street. Apologies. They may not be going very quickly, but as I'm sure you can smell by the stench, they are very deadly indeed. Hilariously, I think they've seen a stop sign and have actually paused to stop. So wonderful that they have an education, they can read! They're sauntering off, they're having a wonderful time. Victorian England has never been more beautiful. And we have finished! Well done to the Dickens beggars. Well done, I'm not sure, the Queen didn't seem to think so. So we might be a few members short at the end of this festival. And by the way, just to give you a little bit of background on these people, I believe they were trying to entice people to open up their pockets by showing a little bit extra skin. And apparently they were all men. But without much further ado, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go! And that is a much straighter start. They seem to be building pace. I think they're still accelerating down the track. But as I can see, there's some front wheel trouble. They seem to be going all over the place. Ladies and gentlemen, I went around with the tyre checker. They did seem to be pumped up. But I didn't even think to check if they were screwed on tightly. Complete stop. Your Majesty, is that allowed? It is allowed. They've had a little bit of a debacle here. There's been a confusion in the ranks, but they are off again, and hopefully their initial speed can carry them to the end. Let's cheer, let's celebrate, let's cheer them on to the end. I'm sure they can do it with a hip hip, a hip hip, a hip hip. And they are finished. I am now the lucky holder of a piece of the bed. Your Majesty, unfortunately we did not have the foresight to plan against such events. If your vehicle is destroyed, does that count against your team? No, it does not. The race is valid. The runners-up of the last 3 years. But some might also call them Team Alyssa. Will they be the champions? Will they redeem their disappointment, time can only tell. And now we've had a few more stragglers. And again, 22nd to 21st, thank you. Prizes to all of you. 22nd to 23rd. Queen Victoria, can we execute some of them? Please go to the side. Lady in white, man in yellow, all of your entourage, thank you so much. It's for your own safety, because I've done this a few years in a row, and it does get a little bit dicey, especially towards the end when the engineering does tend to fail. But please be safe, have fun, but be safe. But without much further ado, are you ready? The 1877 Alyssa, with arguably the most high-tech bed race this state has ever seen. 3, 2, 1, go! Despite being expert sailors on the sea, they're finding it hard to navigate on land. I've heard some interesting engineering additions they've made, but the front left tyre seems to be having a mind of its own. But we're coming, they're strong, they're fit, they have hearts of gold, stomachs of lions, complete stop. Let's give them points. I have to say, you must agree, Her Majesty, they are absolute sticklers for the rules. There may have been a slight snag, but they are in this to win this, and they are about to embark on the last leg of the race. Never before have I seen such passion, such drive, such curiosity. Are they going to finish? Is the bed going to hold up? Nobody knows except the Alyssa team themselves. Can they have the stamina to go sprint finish? Let's hear it for them as they cross the line! If I would invite all of the athletes of the bed race to the centre, right before Her Majesty Queen Victoria, we will announce the winners after the times have been finalised, not just by one, not just by two, but by 3 individual timers. You don't even see this at the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. That is just another way that Galveston goes the extra mile. Assassination, but I do actually know the results right now. We will not be announcing them until everybody is back. This is a fair race as judged by my liege, my lady, Queen Victoria, the Empress of India, and the apple of my eye. In terms of the People's Champions, it would be quite embarrassing if the Galveston Historical Foundation would award their own team VIP access. They came in last place with $38. Well done. Unfortunate that you're still in the black. You are still positive and you're not costing them any money. However, in second place, the People's Champions, the returning champions, don't carry much weight. The Muck Runners with only $95. Well done, unfortunate. You may be good in stature, but maybe increase the profile. Get on Instagram, something, you know. Raise the Now this is a tough, close-knit 3rd and 4th place. With all of the manliness, the Galveston Beach Patrol in third place, $194. That bronze medal is starting to look pretty good, and therefore a very quick and embarrassing. The Dickens beggars, with no charitable status, they have managed to secure $200. Which begs the question, pardon the pun, if somebody went to an ATM. However, with a truly astounding $511, the true sea men and women, the Alyssa. It is my great honour to welcome you to the VIP section next year. That is truly amazing. to the winner of the race. Luckily, I don't have to change names. In 5th place. No, I'm kidding, it's the Dickens Beggars, because they didn't technically finish because Queen Victoria killed about 6 of them. Well done, Dickens Beggars. Your hearts are certainly better than your stench. In 4th place. It gives me great pleasure and also a great deal of sadness to announce that with a time of 103 seconds, over a minute and a half, the well-oiled Alyssa. I think it's a land-sea thing, don't worry, if it was on the water they'd do well, but unfortunately this is a bed race on tarmac, so maybe if the Alyssa can be a dry dock next year we can get something sorted out. In 3rd place, without much further ado, it's the men of the Beach Patrol. With a time of 59.59, just shy of a minute. Well done. Congratulations. Again, a bronze medal. Which now leaves 2nd and 1st. The returning champions, and also the Galveston Historical Foundation, in their 1st ever race as a team. In 1st place, with a time of 49 seconds and 81, and 2nd place with a time of 56 and 85, so the clear winners are the Macronals! And in 2nd place, well done, congratulations, the Galveston Historical Foundation, always wanting to make sure that somebody else takes all the credits. Well done, you. Thank you to everybody who's participated. Thank you for everybody who stayed to watch. It is, as I'm sure you'll agree, a crazy yet wonderful and exciting event. So thank you, and see you for Dickens 51!